Hello and welcome to another Brett Plays Flight and Review video. And today we're actually going to review the Antonov An-2 that has recently been released on FlightSim.to in October of 2021. So this particular aircraft has been made native to Microsoft Flight Sim. This is not a conversion. Quite a nice aircraft. I will read some of the information they have on the FlightSim.to website. This is a Microsoft Flight Sim native model of the Antonov An-2 biplane, or in brackets Colt. The An-2 was manufactured from 1947 to 2001, making it one of the longest produced aircraft in the world, and it remains in scheduled service to this day. So this has custom virtual cockpit and modelled cabin. UV lighting in the cockpit. Liveries are Lithuanian Airlines Interflug, which is what I'm using here, Hungarian Air Services, Aeroflot, Kazakhstan, Orenburg Air. Also have sounds by Gary Jones. Thank you. Don't know who Gary Jones is, but cool. Package contains a user manual with instruction guide and some advice for operation. You will need that because this particular aircraft you cannot take off without actually starting it from cold. So there's no control-y, there's no get going, there's no automatic magic press button and away you go. You can't actually spawn in on the active runway because it doesn't work. Things like this though are usable, but it does flick over there. Alright, what else we got here? Work in progress. So again, work in progress. Some of the textures are missing. I think this is meant to be a compass, not yet modelled. There will be some more language in the cockpit, such as Hungarian, Russian and German. We do have English at the moment, except these, whatever these are. Not sure if they're meant to be pull-out things or for the air vents, probably. Actually, they're not pressable, are they? No, they're not. Okay. Wheel chocks, full manual, sound, switch sounds, emergency exit and improved flight dynamics is on the way. This is their roadmap for October, so any day now. Start ready by default will be available, so if you download this in the next week or so, it may actually start on the end of the runway already running. Obviously a cold and dark switch. Improved exterior and interior models. They want cockpit visible outside, sunshade fixed on all the rest, extended manual. They also, in version 1.2, want an optional GPS paint kit, custom views in the cabin, and the pilots are visible from the external view, because you can't see anything from outside at the moment. You won't actually see anybody. And version 2, at least by the end of October, is their plan. Full UV lighting, rain effects on the windshield, improved textures, and interior texture from the real plane. That would be cool. Some of the textures, I think, are missing. Obviously, this flight stick and the rudders and the likes underneath. Alright, so let's get this thing started. You read the guide. If you want to fly this now and you don't have access to the update, I am reviewing version 1.0. You need to turn on the battery. Okay, so this particular one here is a rolly ball switch. All the others are flick switch. That one's rolly ball. Turn on the inverter marked PO500. To the up position. Can we go further? Okay, you've got to rolly ball that too to go all the way up. Turn the flaps and trim circuit breakers on. Thank you. We'll take those and those. And then we want turn on the radios comm. Thank you. This one doesn't work. These ones do. Thank you. Below the previous two panels are the oil cooler and engine cowling. What else? Engine cowling and fire equip. Yep. Okay. Cool. Thank you. Turn on all the switches next to the battery switch. Okay. Cool. So generator on. Thank you. All these guys. That one is not actually a switch, so there's nothing there. Can't roll a ball, but it's not actually labeled. Make sure that you select the tank for it has both tanks. What's already set there. Thank you. We will need the fuel pump. Is that next? Make sure the selector and the fuel tank and the switch are located under the panel. Thank you. Turn the fuel valve on the throttle quadrant. It's actually already on. Wait, no, it's not. Cut. Hang on. Stop engine. Is it meant to be going? I think it's meant to be up, not down. Yeah. Prop pitch. Thank you. Mixture. Levels a full forward. Turn on the fuel pump. Okay, I just did that a moment ago. Click the start switch. Okay, so these ones need to be done in order. Now I'm going to show you something. If this actually works, I'll be amazed. Start clutch, and then you need to hit the magnetos 1 and 2. Now I find that this doesn't seem to work, unless these are not the actual magnetos that these are. Now it's not going to work. So it does have some issues, I've noticed. Now I did this before and I turned this. So I thought these were the magnetos. Also notice you can start it with that down, because I did that on one. And up, thank you. Not sure if that's meant to be in the straight up position. No, because yeah, it doesn't actually come on. Fuel control switch open. It is open at the moment, isn't it? Problematic aircraft, this one. I'm not sure these are the magnetos. Maybe this is actually the magnetos. Turn the magnetos to 1, 2. Well, okay, there you go. That's 1, 2. That's the magnetos. The engine should start. Make sure the generator is on. Turn off the start switch. It's only after it starts. Thank you. Let's try. Oh, right. I'm guessing. Now we're on both tanks. So I had to actually shove it on the right tank. Alright, we can turn the fuel off now and we can turn off the other fuel start. Right. How annoying is that? So it can really take a bit to get going on this thing. So these are not magnetos like I thought they might be. I think they're just other switches. Windscreen wipers or something. Although it's only got 2. Fans maybe. Lights. Can't tell. Definitely magnetos there. That flicks back afterwards. We can turn on our cockpit lighting, cockpit heat. Just say to turn on pilot heat afterwards. Yep, okay. UFO lights. Floor lights is not applicable. Insignia light is not applicable as well. Alright, outside, this is where you hear the beautiful sound. So the cockpit not being animated in there, it's on its way. Don't worry, it'll be there. Cannot see any outside lighting. Maybe the dome light, I guess. Not lit up very well. Things that this is a work in progress. Got to remember that. We have a light on the tail. Doesn't look like it. Right, but what we will do is we'll give it a quick fly and land and see if I cannot potentially kill myself trying to do it. When I say kill myself, I mean it's not that easy to see out the front here while taxiing. So have noticed though it is very difficult to turn. You really got to go very slow to get that wheel to grip, otherwise it just pushes it forward. So turning is a nightmare in the sim. Full lock and we're still going too far forward, but we are going too fast there. quite impressed with it though. It's just some really good progress made. I'm going to have to stop here almost to turn this thing. Tell you what though, once you get your tail up in the air, this thing, the force coming through from the wind, or the prop, is huge. You definitely get a lot of tuning. So maybe some of these things need tuning, I'm not sure. The 9-cylinder radial, very nice. Let's see if we can actually turn. Sometimes it might actually be easier, rather than getting yourself on a big airport like this where you've got to turn all the rest. It may actually be easier just spawning on the end of an active runway and starting it up. Then you've got the straight line. Until at least they do some modifications. Surely. My wheel was locked there. Okay, there you go. Come on, turn further. Keep riding those brakes until I can turn as sharp as I need. Alright, I won't use flaps here. Maybe for landing. But we will give this a run. You'll get to hear the beauty of this engine. Once we get that tail up in the air, then you'll know how to steer. Look at this. How sensitive that is. Whoa. Alright, shouldn't do that. I'm not going to get a straight run off now. I've over-exaggerated it. Doesn't take much to get up into the air for this one. It's pretty cool. It seems fairly quiet on the inside. Would have expected a little louder. Let's do some climbing here. I may actually just go around the harbour here. And we'll make our way down to the other end of the runway and try and land it. So, alright, what's our speed here? Looks like we're sitting at 600 or 700 feet there. Speed, I can't tell if that's my speed at just over 100 knots. No, I doubt it. Serious? I can't read. I'm guessing that's Russian. What it says there. Oh, these are my views. Whoa! Okay, that is a weird view. Can I go back, thank you? Right. Yeah, okay. Don't want to be looking out the back door. Well, we're chugging along alright. Don't expect huge speed with this. Sure, Sydney Airport would not be happy with me doing a flyover like this. It doesn't look like anybody's home today. Nice aircraft. If you're interested in downloading and putting it in, go through the how to start up guide that's in the zip file that you actually download initially. Not actually in the download folder that goes into your community folder. So if you are actually looking for it, it's in the original zip folder. And we'll see how they go with their development. It does look good. And I'll bring this back around to runway 7 and pop it down. I don't think it's going to take too much runway. It might for me to slow down enough. Probably bounce around. Can we actually look? No, we can't look behind us. Alright. See what our flaps are like. Okay, top level there, flaps are coming down, thank you. Maybe we'll do a 90-degree turn here. Another level of flaps. It's actually quite large flaps there. And down for touchdown, thank you. Try an outside view of the landing. Remember, I'm a tail dragger and hold that back up. quite well. Problem is, once I touch, can I keep it straight? No, yep. Now I need those flaps up, otherwise I'm going to keep that tail up. Oh, we're getting a little bit of a breeze. Holy schmoly, we are going. Nope. I do not have my tail wheel certification. Holy schmoly. Not a bad aircraft though. I'm actually going to leave it there because I can't be bothered taxiing too far. Oh, we don't have anybody on the runway. No, we're good. Alright, like, comment, subscribe. Go and get yourself a free Antonov An-2. Very nice aircraft. They will be updating it with a cockpit and a pilot and all the rest. Let's see if we can actually turn it off with kill engine. Yes, we can. Alright, and that actually finishes my flight. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Cheers.